Alright. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy all of these. And we'll upgrade our wizards. I guess we'll be squared away for the rest of the game, basically. Alright, looks like Beast Handler's taking care of any mobs that come out.
Be prepared.
BFB, not really an issue. Okay.
Ready yourselves.
Alright, so I guess we have a choice between the rest of this path on the Beast Handler or like any of these tier 5s. Still need about 125,000 on the boomerang. Not so bad. Might be best to go for the Beast Handler. We do need to buy all the upgrades for the farm to afford it, probably. But yeah, the Beast Handler, gonna get that achievement quicker than any other, unlocks that we get here. So might as well go for that first.
We are favored. Ready yourselves. Be prepared.
Kind of zoning out here, sorry.
Well done.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty squared away. Saving up for these farms. And I think, honestly, with the farms, we should be able to buy the tier 5 on the Beast Handler by the end of the game. I guess to be fair, maybe on chimps we wouldn't be able to afford the tier 5. But of course, then again, most of this money that is going to the farms would just be going to the Beast Handler. So maybe that'll even out. We'll have to find out.
We are favored. It better be worth it. Embrace the power. Embrace. Ready yourselves.
set me back 60 grand. I'll even out that XP gain. Kind of sad to be done with Spa Pit so fast because it's such an easy map. Definitely a fun map. Nice to try out different strategies here. Forgiving. No, there's no obstacles or anything like that. There's plenty of water, plenty of non-water to place your towers. Generally cool map. Kind of sad to be done with it. Ooh, new level. Okay.
Ready the force of the sun. Embrace the sun. Well done.
Probably want to set this guy to strong so he takes care of the BFBs before they spawn children.
Be prepared. Embrace the well done.
Alright, there's that. How much is tier 5?
Yourselves.
54,000. Well, we do have plenty of money stored away in banana farms, so we can just sell them by tier 5. And maybe even have enough for like a necromancer. Go and try that. Oh my god, that thing is huge.
Ready the force of the sun.
I don't know if I've ever seen this thing. Oh, it can still be even stronger? So we can buy other orcas? Interesting. Hey, I've been watching your whole Bloons playlist. I have to say, I love your way of creating content. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Ready yourselves. Ready the force of the sun.
Would you mind grinding some of the collection event tokens? Probably not today. I'm gonna finish out this map on chimps. And like maybe I'll have enough time at the end for that,
Well done.
which I may be open to. But I just don't know if there's enough time today.
Prepared.
But I'm not totally opposed to doing that. Back, went to go get food. Nice. Still running the same strategy here with the boomerangs, the wizards, and the beast handlers. I just found out that apparently you can just put like 5 different beast handlers with an orca, or with a megalodon, sorry, and it'll get even stronger. So we're doing that right now.
Ready the force of the sun.
I think I need one more. I think it has to be like the second most expensive thing in the game, besides the super monkey tier 5s.
Ready yourselves.
It is destroying everything though, so definitely worth it. Well, it looks like we have enough to unlock the bird, but we're gonna hold on that so we can get that achievement. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15,000 for each one.
Ready the force
Must.
of the sun.
What is that? Like, what is that? 90,000 plus another 15 for this guy. brings you up to 105,000. Plus the, it was like 64,000 for this tier 5, so that brings you past 150,000. Oh my god. Destruction. Alright, well, that wasn't that hard at all. That was pretty good. Okay. Destroy 25,000 mobs. Oh, we did get that. Okay, so we know there's at least 1,000 mobs a single impoppable game now. Or chimps for that matter. Good intel, I guess. Okay, so we need a little bit more for the shimmer. That's nice. Almost got the beast handler XP. Need about 12,000 more. And how are we doing on paragons? Boomerang's about 100,000 off. And wizard still about 500,000 off. Almost 400,000, but like hasn't really gotten that much progress. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of chimps. And yeah, Rondada, if you're still here by the time I finish this chimps game, I think I could do some, you know, co-op games for the collection event. I've been denying people the bosses because some people ask if I want to help them with their boss, with the whatever the boss is this week. I don't know what it is, but I've been telling them no because I'm not good at fighting the bosses. The collection event's kind of chill, so I wouldn't mind doing that for like half an hour. I should revise my rules. Kind of convoluted. A lot of words. I don't know if everybody even reads them. So yeah, we'll try that same thing again. Without farms, I doubt we can fully power a Megalodon by the end of the game. I don't think we're going to be getting that much cash. We can still do, I think, a fully powered Orca pretty easily. Maybe a slightly powered Megalodon, maybe. If we can't afford the Megalodon, we could get a Necromancer again, and maybe either top path tier 5 or bottom path tier 5 on the Boomerang. Middle path, I don't think is going to do much for us towards the end of the game. I think bottom or middle, sorry, bottom or top will, you know, do a lot more for us. But then again, that money that we did spend on the farms is going to go directly into our monkeys. So, I don't know. Might be doing some good stuff here. Nice, I'll stay tuned. Alright, sounds good. Gotta head out at about an hour. I don't know what time zone you're in, but for me it's about 2:30 right now, so I'm gonna head out at 3:30 Pacific Standard. Want to do some calculations for your time zone, feel free. Okay, so we need camo. Shimmer, that probably would be good. And start setting these guys up. $11 p.m. Wow. Late stream for you, huh? Oh, shimmer doesn't work. Oh no, those aren't camos. Sorry. I thought those were camos. They're not. I was about to say camo or shimmer doesn't work on purple camos, but those weren't even camos. Alright. Get a boomerangs. Take care of any other purples. And I guess we'll just start upgrading everything. We'll just keep doing the round 40 thing and upgrade this guy and get Wall of Fire on our wizards. Just finished my playlist. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I'm going to be online this time every week. So Sundays, I guess, around 9 o'clock your time? 8:30, 9 o'clock? It's noon for me, so it's, you know, pretty early in the day. Yeah, if you're able to tune in, I'll be live at that time every week. Want this. Tested the bank strategy you were talking about on half cash. When you auto collect with the bottom path, it'll max out in 17 rounds on half cash, but on normal it'll max out in 14 rounds. But it might be a little bit faster if you do top path because that earns money a little bit quicker. Okay, okay. Let's go to Intel for letting me know all that. I guess then on next half cash mode, I'll probably use that to my advantage. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to top path here. And we'll decide whether or not we want to buy tier 5 later on in the game. Beast Handler at this point should have around 150,000. Just under. We're good to go. I'm gonna wait till the end of the game to buy that tier 5 because I don't know how the game checks for the achievement. So I'm gonna be safe and just wait on it. Go ahead and buy the Necromancers. Yeah, we'll just save up for the Megalodon. There's this challenge, sorry to jump topics out of nowhere, but there's this challenge, like a custom challenge somebody recommended me way back before I unlocked the Beast Handler. But I think the challenge required the Beast Handler to beat. So I've been waiting on that challenge ever since I got it recommended. Should have did it today, now that I think about it. But I think next week, if I remember, then I'll do that on stream. I was debating whether or not to do it off stream or on stream. But because somebody recommended it to me on stream, I'll just go ahead and do it next week on stream. You know, especially now, because we have all the upgrades for the Beast Handler. We should be able to get through it. I don't think there's been a challenge yet that we haven't been able to beat. Beat the other two that were recommended to us on that same day. I can't remember exactly what stream it was, but it was a couple streams ago. And all the daily challenges so far I've gotten through. Last night there was a co-op challenge that I did that was a bit iffy because of the connections. I kept having to restart and retry it, but we got through it eventually. Want the Orca. Gonna want to save up 13. What is 13 times 3? What is that? 39,000 plus 1,500. About 40, just above 40,000. That's pretty doable right now. And I think the Megalodon's probably going to cost about 58,000, which might be doable. Kind of a lot of money to save up in the last quarter of the game. We can try it. Again, if we can't afford it, we could just buy a Necromancer Glaive Lord. It'll cost about the same amount of money. Probably Glaive Lord first, to be honest. I think Glaive Lord's a little bit better. Yeah, we'll try that. Tested another thing, because why not? By the time bank top path gets full, overflowed. Oh, I see. By the time the top path bank got full, the marketplace had only 4,800. Wow, okay. So you're saying top path banks get full in about 7-8 rounds then? Instead of 14? Is that what you're saying? Wait, it said long. $11, as I remember. Oh, okay. Still less than 14. I'll definitely steal that next time I play half cash. That'll probably also come real handy in harder maps. It's gonna be a while till we get there, but we'll get there eventually. Probably gonna be the longest game I play on stream. I think all my other games I'm starting to get at least somewhat towards the end of. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I think, is gonna be the first one I finish. I'm already achievement hunting in there. I've already finished main story, and I'm not sure there's really that many achievements to get, so I think I'm gonna finish that within maybe 2 months at max. Terraria, that one is going to take me a while to get through. Another one that's going to take a while. Astria, I think, is also pretty close to being done. I have a lot of achievements to get there, to be fair. But usually a game, like a run in that game, pretty generous and gives you a lot of opportunity for achievements, so I think we're fairly close on that game too. Just this and Terraria. But honestly, I think we'll get through Terraria before this. We're definitely going to be playing this for a long time. Alright, so the Orca, once upgraded, should be able to take down a ZOMG, right? That's how that works. Full power. Yeah, it'll draw down a ZOMG. Okay. Megalodon. Again, I don't think we can save up quite enough money in the last 20 rounds. Maybe. A big maybe. I'm remembering our last Chimps game. We were able to buy the preemptive strike and the super glue within the last few rounds. So that might translate into enough money to buy the Megalodon. I am honestly a little bit worried that the setup can't really handle like round 95 and round 98 by itself. Just a little worried. Let's see, it costs 48,000. That's actually a little bit less than I was expecting. I was expecting like 58,000. All right, well 48,000 might be actually pretty doable, but I definitely won't be able to fully power it. Okay.
Ready the force of the sun.
I think the Megalodon will take care of the bad, regardless if it's upgraded fully or not. Trying to think if we will have enough to buy like the Glaive Lord and the Megalodon, because the Glaive Lord will take care of
We are favored.
the other rounds leading up to 100. I just don't really want to play chimps again if I don't have to, especially when we're this far into a game. Megalodon is basically a cosmetic difference on chimps.
Ready yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't really need a fully powered Megalodon. Like, that's ridiculous.
Well done.
Let's see. It costs 35,000.
I await.
Costs
Ready the
48,000.
force of the sun.
We have 30,000 now. So let's go ahead and get the Megalodon. Because it is taking down ZOMGs. And honestly, those are kind of the biggest threat to us right now, like fortified
We
ZOMGs.
are favored.
I think we can afford to, buy the Megalodon. Just wait out the rest of the rounds. It is reducing our income a little bit, the Orca.
Ready yourselves.
I didn't really think about beforehand,
Of the sun.
but I'm just noticing it now. It's a bit unfortunate, but we're still getting, some money for every probe that it pops.
We are favored. Embrace the sun. Be prepared.
Oh, it can take down multiple DDTs at the same time? I did not know that. I was kind of worried about those.
Well done.
That's really nice.
Evidently worth it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I love the Orca. I know the other ones are also really good, but like this thing, literally, it is awesome.
We are favored.
All right, there it is.
Be prepared.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to afford
Be prepared.
a Glaive Lord, but I don't think we really need it.
Ready the force of the sun.
Taking out like 4 BFBs at the same time, that's crazy.
Ready yourselves.
Could we afford a Necromancer? 28,000. Yeah, I think we could. Actually, we might be able to, get the Glaive Lord after all.
Ready the force of the sun.
Just before round 100 too.
Embrace the sun.
Well, you were fun, Spot Pits. Sad to move on from you. Had fun anyways. Got a couple Insta Monkeys. Oh, that's pretty good. Like that. Alright. Well, we got a couple of achievements. Got our Beast Handler Tier 5. Got a good amount of XP on the Wizard that game. A pretty good amount on the Boomerang, actually, too. We're pretty close to unlocking that as well. Alright, I'm gonna head to the bathroom for a few minutes, so give me a few minutes really quick. And somebody wanted to do name Rondada. If you're still here, I am down to grind some games for the event. Rondada, yeah, okay. Just send me your info and I'll join your games. I'm gonna head off in about 30 minutes, so that gives us, I think, enough time for maybe like 3 games, like that. Here next week, I might have enough time to play again. But typically, I'm only playing this once a week, so you're gonna have to catch me on Sundays. But yeah, just give me a couple minutes and I'll be back.